Appropriations is now in order. Is there anyone in the audience from Senator McPike's office? Oh, here he comes. Senator McPike, very kindly, welcome.
Mr. Chairman, I don't want to slow things down if things are going well, so.
Just raise the microphone up and we'll get along fine.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I said I don't want to slow anything down if things are going along fine.
Why don't you just tell us very briefly what we're doing with this triple 1A?
Yes, Mr. Chairman. This is to help clarify the language in our code. We had experienced in Prince William an issue almost 10 years ago where we had a firefighter die during a training exercise. And the interpretation at the time was to deny based on some technical provisions that occurred. The family had to live for roughly 3 years. Supreme Court did determine that the eligibility was covered, so there's no fiscal impact to this because it's a current eligibility.
Mr. Chairman, I believe we're codifying the practice.
That's correct.
Statewide practice or just in this jurisdiction?
Statewide.
That's right. Have a motion to report and second Julie. Anyone in the audience care to speak to the bill? Those in favor of the bill, aye. Aye. Those opposed, nay. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Okay, next bill this afternoon is Senator Favola's bill. Is she or anyone from her office?
Mr. Chairman, she was just coming back from the
I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
Sorry, Arlene Spinelli with Senator Favola's office. She was just coming back, and she hadn't come back yet, so I came up, and I think she's on her way.
Don't give her a couple minutes. Welcome, Delegate Quinn.
Thank you, sir.
We're waiting for Senator Favola.
trying to do, the code lays out some restrictions on leave accumulation that applies to constitutional officers. But a locality may have a more generous leave pruning policy. So what this bill would do would allow constitutional officers, once they've entered an agreement with the locality, to participate in the locality's policy, so that they could accumulate more leave, but not more than 6 weeks. Is that right?
That is essentially correct. The real issue is when people leave. Loudoun County is doing this right now, and then basically, based on that code reading, when you leave, the reading is if you're a state-supported local employee in the sheriff's office, they cannot legally pay you more than 6 weeks of leave when you leave. But if you're not a state-supported local employee in the sheriff's office, they can pay you more based on the local policy. Because the leave, I mean, they could.
We're just trying to level the playing field between state-supported and state, is that?
Well, no, it's not state. It's state-supported local and local.
And local, not,
Yes.
okay, I thought you said state.
Yeah, no, you have people in the sheriff's office who are local employees funded 100% by the locality, and then you have some who are state-supported local employees who are funded partially through the compact.
I understand the sentence still.
Back in order, when you're ready, Senator Favola.
Yes, sir.
Welcome.
Thank you. Okay, the bill before you, and I apologize if the Senate just, adjourned for the day. Senate Bill 936, constitutional officers. Let me first start by saying there is no state fiscal impact on this. This is all about local governments and constitutional officers and the employees of the constitutional officers having the ability to enter an agreement with the county manager for participation in the leave program. And that's really all this is. I submitted this bill at the request of Loudoun County. It is permissive, so there's nothing here that would require constitutional officers to make an agreement with the county managers, but if both parties wish to do that, this bill allows them to do it, and the paid leave is all within the county system.
So the state supported can be treated the same way as the local, is that right?
I believe so, yes.
They seem to know.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Why don't you come and explain it if you seem to know?
Yeah, Mr. Chairman, committee members, Jeff Gore on behalf of Loudoun County, that's exactly right. You have a situation where side by side you have county-funded employees and Comport-funded employees doing the same or similar
If they agree,
jobs
Mr. Chairman, if they agree to enter the agreement, then.
with the county, and then the county would be able to.
Dragon?
If you might hold that motion a second, I need to say something.
Yes, sir.
The bill was sent up here because there was some concern in county, cities, and towns over the language of leave policies. In other words, not just vacation and termination, but that there might be additional types of leave involved, and therefore paragraph C of the bill might not protect the state, or might obligate the state, I guess, to further obligations. So it doesn't appear now that that's the case, but that's the reason that the bill is set up.
I would defer to your general counsel, but I don't believe that section C would affect the earlier section B, so there wouldn't be any, I don't think there'd be any liability on the part of the Commonwealth, because all of the paid leave would be absorbed by the county government.
Mr. Chairman,
Delegate Garrett?
I think probably a question more from Michael. So, Michael, if you had side by side these two different entities, does this language allow them to accrue the same amount of paid leave, such that when they then leave, 5 years, 10 years, whatever, they get a higher payout, or are they only going to get the 6 weeks payout?
Again, if you read the underlying code section, it limits the payout to 6 weeks.
Regardless, Mr. Chairman, state supported or local?
This
all
is
three?
only apply to state-supported employees in the
Okay.
constitutional offices, not state employees, they're totally different.
Okay.
The members of CCT were not aware of page 58, the budget, the last budget, section M, notwithstanding, shall provide no reimbursement for accumulated vacation time for employees of
Yeah.
constitutional officers. So that's why we're up here. Okay. Any questions, any other questions from committee members? Comp board have anything they'd like to add? HR?
If you
Robin?
need anything, I'm fine with that.
You okay? Okay.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second to report. Those in favor, aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, nay. Thank you, Senator.
Thank you for your patience. Thank you.